Good evening, folks. How is everyone? As always, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're living that big three life, my friends. I want you to be happy, healthy, and safe. Welcome to another drink along. This one comes to us courtesy of our good friend Grillmaster Jay. Yo, yo. Doesn't have an online footprint, so I said, "What do you want me to call you?" He goes, "Ooh." How about Grillmaster Jay? Because we're always talking over the fence while we grill. Cool. Granted, he has no idea who Jam Master Jay is because he's too young. Just throwing it out there, man. He might, but probably not. Anyway, tonight he was nice enough to donate to the channel a can of Stone American-Pilsner. It takes a skilled brewer to make a great Pilsner, and we've been honing our skills for more than a quarter century. Originally brought to America by German immigrants, Pilsners have evolved through the creativity of American brewers and independent growers. Classic, crisp, and crushable, with a light touch of cashmere and vista hops. Oh, and Vista hops for good measure, sorry. This is a Pilsner for the people. Well, thank you, comrades. Fucking American flag can. It's a Pilsner for the Republic. Idiots. Anyway, well, we got the crack. Let's do the pour and get a temp. As of right now, she is a pretty beer. Look at that head. You've been here before, you know I love me some head. Anyway. Nice, light, fluffy. She is densely packed all the way through, which is kind of interesting. I mean, she loosens up a little at the top, but you know what? When you look at that fluff, I'm gonna screw this up again, so please bear with. There we go. God damn it, camera. But when you look at the top, she's really floofy, frothy, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, let's do that again and do this again. And we're back again. Anyway, pretty beer. That is a beautiful color. That's a 2, man. That is a gorgeous 2. Clean and sharp, bright. I like that. And you know you've been here before. We in Big Papa's neighborhood now. Pilses, lagers, kolsches, the summer beers. Oh, they are my favorites. Down she goes. Keep going down. No. Keep going. No. More. We've been out here flapping the gums too long. I'm looking at 46, 47, but it could be where the probe is too. So let's do this. You know what? Set it back up so we could shoot that stupid, I can't look at anything in wide angle, I need to look at it in whatever the hell the vertical versus horizontal is. The portrait versus the landscape is what the old folks would call it. That head is looking really nice. Looks like she might lace for us. We're getting little early signs of cling, so biding time. Let's put that sniffer in there. Nice, really clean and light and floral. Oh, that's a good smelling beer, man. It's, 108, 110 right now. This is like a good 108, 110 beer. Slip of the tongue. Nice and interesting. So, really, really good mouthfeel. Soft palate, intradentals, out into the buccals and down into the sublinguals. What I really wanted to do was get a better temp on her. But we are not going to. We are running 50-51 now. So, while we let her warm up to 52 from 46-47, which is going to take literally the blink of an eye. Of course, it's only a little warm if you don't live here. If you live here, it's like, oof, thank God it's not 120. Tasting notes. So for the hops, they went with cashmere and vista. Nice selection. She's light gold in color, clear, thin white head. I don't know if I would have called that a thin white head, but it was nice. Really wish I could read what the hell this says. Flavor profile: orange, pear, watermelon with breadiness and a corn crisp finish. I don't know. The aroma is melon, cracker, floral, herbal, light peach, and sweet malt. Okay, all I really got out of that was floral. Sorry. And the palate is light, smooth, and mouth-watering with a crisp finish. Makes you wonder if they got Chet GI or whatever the hell it's called right in these things. Here's what we got. Really nice. Medium to, well, medium fast to fast. Really good mouthfeel. That floral nose, but a really, really crisp and clean palate, almost like they had riced this. So, yeah, no, really, really nice. I've got 50, 51, 9. As far as melon and berry and unicorn farts, maybe. I mean, the hop varieties are there. I mean, usually this is more of like a Saz beer, and they didn't go Saz. It went with cashmere and vista. So. I guess maybe as she warms up, you can get more of those melon notes in there. I'm not pulling peach though. A little fruitier on the nose. Considering she should, now, if you're drinking with me, this beer in this temperature, at this color, 40. I want that beer cold, and I want it now. But as she's warming up, the nose is shifting a little. I don't know if I would have picked those up without looking for them. Told you it would not take long. 53, 54. Maybe, but I wouldn't separate a melon and peach and unicorn farts. Has more of a light candy-ish kind of smell. I know it's hard to translate, so think more like a fruit punch sucking candy, like when you eat 4 or 5 of those round ones that look like life preservers out of the mix thing. You pop 4 or 5 in your mouth when you were a kid. More like that. Say their name. Oh no, TOS violation. Salud. For the lacers out there, we have some nice cling. Not getting anything like super recognizable, but even I have off days. As she has warmed up, the bitterness is starting to present. we're still down in the sublingual. So you still have soft palate, a little bit in the buccals, sublingual, and tongue. It's all the zones that are involved here. The bitterness has popped up, and they didn't give us an IBU on here, which is kind of odd. You'll have to forgive me while I reboot this thing, because I have to put passwords in and shit. I should have just left it open. Scusi. All they give us is, 4.7 for the ABV, 21 for the IBUs. Yeah, I would have guessed about 25 at this temperature where she's starting to present. Not horrible, and I mean, for a Pils, sure, that's good. I want to say Hood, Oregon, Full Sail. Makes a really, really nice hopped Pilsner or hop lager. I forget which one it is, the green label. Really, really good. We drank that like 10 years ago. I should go track that down and do it again. All right, we're shooting for 62. What do we got? How can you go from 60 to 55 to 62? So we'll hang just a tiny bit more, a nanosecond. But yeah, that was one of the first ones I've ever done on the channel, and it was a really delicious beer. I just haven't been to the hippie market in a while. Probably swing by and see if they still have it. Pretty sure it was Full Sail. Pretty sure it was green label. I want to say it was a hop Pils. Really, really good beer. It would be, if I'm out back by that way, I will swing by, see if they got it, and we'll re-review that because, let's face it, in the last 10 years, I might have learned a thing or two. Maybe. Don't make bank on it, but maybe. Could happen. All right, I am looking at $61 and change. We're going to call that because it's hot out here, and I am doing my best impersonation of a lady of negotiable affection, but also infection, in church. So, once more, Biden time. Let's get that sniffer in there. So the nose is shifted back to quite literally floral herbal. I'm getting melon and peach and unicorn farts. I'm sorry, fellas. It's nice, but this is about as far out as I would drink one of these. Again, this is like a 38-42 beer, not a 60-62 beer. Just saying. Skol. Flavor profile is actually gotten into that crackery, bready, whatever bullshit they were talking about. All soft palate, and intradental. Tongue's almost gone. The bitterness kicks up on the back end, which again, it's not an issue. I would have guessed her at 25 instead of 21, but yeah, we do round numbers mostly. Dirty, but fast, and who doesn't like a dirty, fast girl? Yeah, no, it's a good beer, dude. So, Grill Master J, yo, Said he grabbed them at a Costco. They were like $15 a case. That's 24 beers, not 12. That's a pretty solid deal. Now, I don't know if they're still there because I don't know if they're still there. But it's not a bad deal if they are. So it might be worth putting some eyeballs on and looking them up, throwing a few in the root cellar so you have them for the end of the season, because you know what's coming up, right? Labor Day, barbecues. Wouldn't hurt to have an extra case of beer or two laying around for the barbecue. So, is she good for the style? Yeah, she's really good for the style. Flavor profile, really interesting. Would I buy this beer again? Yes. Drink this beer again? Wouldn't bat an eye. Try it on tap. Love to. How is that pigeon still alive? Sitting there, the hawk's sitting there, just looking at it, and the pigeon's like, if you handed this to me out of the cooler, what would I say? I'd say, thank you very much. This beer's solid, it's delicious, a really, really good beer. Again, flavor profile is solid, color's nice, she's really well crafted. There's basically everything you want in here, as long as you don't read their whatever chat GBTAI LMNOP description of what's supposed to be in here. Everything else is there. It's good beer, man. So, nothing to knock off. Presents really well. She even holds pretty solid up into the 60s, so we'll give her a 5. She's fine. All right, my friends, thank you for coming by, putting some eyeballs on. You know you're my people, and I love you. I always want you to be the big 3. I want you healthy, happy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, gray man, and no sweat, hot and handy. Hot and Handy comes with its own laundry list of responsibilities, which you, even though they're unconstitutional, are in charge of making sure that you are all squared away with. And that includes training. Sure you know what the fuck you're doing. Put you in a car without making sure you knew how to fucking drive. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Adios, and of course,